Hi everyone, my name is Piterpakulski. Today we will continue with building financial model of a brick factory from scratch. And today we will be answering the first important question is how much money we need to start the brick factory. So you can do this exercise manually, or you can automize this story, but you will need cash flow statement be done, because without cash flow statement you won't be able to do that. First of all, the magic rule, the first rule, the main rule is that the cash balance at the end of the period inside the cash flow statement must always be zero or positive. We must avoid negative values like this in cash balance at the end of the period. If somewhere during the timeline we face negative values, so this means that we don't have enough money for our business idea. So the first way, for example, we have only our money from the pocket, so we just go to this line, see the negative value in cash balance at the end of the period, and take this value with the opposite sign here. So for example, like this. Here we can see the zero. Then we can take, for example, like this. And we are moving forward to the timeline. For example, we can see here the maximum negative value, put it here, for example, $2 million, and see when they are over. So we can see that they are over in January 2023. Then we take another portion of financing, for example, another 2 millions. Moving forward, for example, we can see here 7.5, so we just take 7.5. So here we can see the last negative value, I hope. Yes, I'm just doing 17, and that's it. We also have some negative, because the business is seasonal. We also have some cash gaps. We may have or may not, so it depends on the region where your factory will be working. So here we have 11 million. So here we don't have any more. Go to the line and create a total of all money that was spent from our pocket or took from investor. Now we know that we need 24 million to start this factory. But for example, if we have a loan, for example, have equity plus loan, so the algorithm looks quite the same. So for example, we take in February 15 million loan, amount 15. This will be taken in February 2022. The interest rate will be 5%, for example. We will take the term of loan will be 5 years. We will have no grace period for interest payments and loan and principal payments. So here we can see the loan, the inflow of the loan, and payments for interest and principal payments. And now we are moving forward, looking if we have cash gap. So this is the first cash gap. So we are adding, for example, our own money. So this will be $5.3 million. So here we don't have cashback. Then we are moving to the next cash gap. Here it is 15057. Moving forward, so here we don't see any cash gaps anymore. We're creating totals also for the loan. So now we know that we need $20 million from our pocket and $15 from bank. And we can create a very simple table. Financing type equity, loan, total, type, and value. So we are taking the data from the end of the timeline where we created totals before. So now we can see how much financing we need, but this story is manual, so you have to manually put values here, see what is happening inside the cash balance at the end of the period, search for negative values, and then put here new values of equity, or put here a new loan, and so on. But we can also try to automize the financing algorithm, and we can do it a little bit another way. Let me just put here zeros. I will create the new timeline table. Financing, I will call it. This will be some kind of cash flow. So what I will do, I will take operating activity plus investment activity plus loan minus principal payments minus interest payments, press enter. Then I will extrapolate this formula to the right. Then I will make this formula cumulative, adding the previous value, press enter, extrapolate this to the right. Then I will type here the formula. I will be searching for the minimum value inside this timeline. So this is the minimum value. Then I will take this minimum value with an opposite sign here. We'll put it here. So I'm just moving back to the end. map it from here, and now we can see the magic. For example, if we move to the right to our timeline, we can see the decline in this line. Here we can see mathematical zero, and then we'll see how the cash flow starts growing. So this one, before this point, this is how we spend money of bank and money from our pocket, and from this moment to the right, this cash is generated by the business. So these are two types of cash. This is bank plus our financing or investors financing, and here we can see how the business starts generating its own cash, and we can for example increase or decrease the share of our financing or bank financing, and this formula will recalculate the amount of total financing needed. For example, how can we for example, we want to take only $1 million loan. All other financing will be from our side. So we can see here another values. We can move here and see we're searching for the zero. Here it is. We don't have cash gaps here. This means that it's enough. This total is enough to start the business. Or for example, we can for example take $20 million loan. The majority of financing will be taken from bank. We are moving to the cash flow statement. See this moment in May 2025 when business starts generating its own cash. So we can produce numerous amounts of scenarios, creating different ratios of equity and loan financing, and see how much total financing we will need, because if we take the loan you will have to pay for that and interest. Your project starts being a little bit more heavy from the side of expenses. So you can create manual scenarios of financing, or you can automize this story the way I just show you. So I hope that the information I showed you was useful for you. You may give us a like, subscribe our channel, share this video with your friends. You can also order financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. We can help you with that. So see you guys in next videos. Thank you and bye.